Welcome back, man. It's White Boy Lockdown Radio. Back with another video, man. Smash the subscribe button if it's your first time here. If you're a regular, man, then you guys already know the karate chop right in the forehead, Adam's apple, Thorplex, that like button. Look, as far as Florida DOC goes, they have a weird program here. Okay, most people, most dudes on the inside, they try to get to this program. All right, and I don't want to sound negative, man, negative Nancy. It's just the simple fact that, look, you're in a state correction facility, man. We're talking about prison, literally, is what we're talking about. You know, that doesn't mean that you don't go there for being an honor roll kid. Okay, you don't go there for being your parents' a bumper sticker with the stick figure. Say, hey, my kid is better than yours for math. No, you go over there for being a screw up. Okay, and being said that, there's some very weird, strange people in the prison system that you meet, okay? Now, granted, when you go in there and get settled and start doing time, yeah, man, there's some solid people, man, that you meet inside the prison system. They all, some of them people may have done something not in the brightest light to another person on the streets, okay? It is what it is, though. You make the best out of a bad situation, but there are good dudes in there, don't get me wrong, but the majority of people inside a prison, man, they're weirdos, okay? They're weirdos. Outcast of society. There's people in prison that really belong in prison. You could just look at them, they just got that look, like, you could tell they're a psych patient. You could just tell there's some marbles loose, man. And man, this program here I speak of is a dog program. I'm a big animal lover myself, man. And prison is weird in this aspect. I remember being at the reception center one time, and I was in Orlando. Either passing through to go to a prison or just getting there, going to the main prison. I don't remember which exact visit it was, but I remember looking out the window in the cell that I was in, and I remember seeing a couple skunks playing around. It was kind of cool. I was watching the skunks because for the majority of the time, I'm looking at sandhill cranes and birds. You don't get to see any animals. You just get to see the black ones. But I mean, for the majority of the time, you're without that. You know what I mean? And I just find it strange that so many dudes want to go to this dog program. And what the program is, real quick, if you're not aware of this, it's like abused animals, and they let inmates train them. Okay, they have a program there. They teach you what to do. You're hands-on with the dog, teaching it tricks, giving it treats, taking care of it, walking it. It sleeps in your cell, all that type of stuff. And then at some point they find a keeper for it. Okay, so they work with abused dogs and stuff like that, and then they go off and get rid of them. Okay. The only problem I have with this is that there's weirdos, right? It's and I would look at this situation the same as like a dude gunning down an officer, right? He's looking for that officer to go do it to, okay? I'm not saying that the weirdos in there are trying to get the dog program because they want to take the peanut butter squeeze and put it on their sausage and let the dog. I'm not saying that, but I'm not putting it past them at the same time, is what I'm saying, okay? And I'm sure there's dudes that have been to the dog program, that are subscribed to this channel, and they disagree with this video, okay? But all I'm saying is, when I was in prison, I didn't try to get to a dog, live and die for it, okay? I'll pet the dog when I get out of prison. It's just what it is. I'll see one when I get out. I didn't see a skunk before. I look out the window, there's some skunks. But I didn't try to get to the skunks. Religiously try to get to the skunks. These dudes religiously try to get to the dogs. I just find it weird. Why? Why so hard? Why? There's some agenda behind that, man. And I don't know, I'm just behind it, man. I don't get behind it, I'm sorry. I disagree with it. And it's a weird program, man. But I will say this. These dudes, this camp, where the dog camp or whatever, is supposed to be a sweet camp. So a lot of the times dudes will try to use that maneuver to go to a sweet camp. You know, personally, I live in Florida, everybody knows that. I never wake up, ever, 365, 7 days a week. Never do I wake up and say, hey babe, we're going to Key West. No, it's a bunch of weirdos in Key West. They got rainbow shorts, and they you know, it's man kissing men and stuff like that. It's all over Key West. And no bueno. It's kind of like San Francisco, if you will. You know, so dudes in Cali, I'm sure they don't wake up wanting to go visit over there. But in prison, you know, I try to move to Big Pine Key is the name of a prison in Florida in Key West. The reason I was trying to get there is because, man, your job assignment is go on the beach and pick garbage up. Hey, where do I sign up? So I was trying to get down there to do that. Okay, so I understand the maneuver of trying to hit a sweet camp, but man, just to be around dogs so much, it's weird. It's weird. They got CDL license class available in the prison, and these dudes are trying to get down to the dogs and bring their peanut butter squeezes. I already know. It's weird. There's a bunch of weirdos in prison, and they should not be trying to do this with the dogs. So I stand against it, man. I want to bring it to everybody, bring it to light to everybody who doesn't know the dog program. I'd love to know if they have a camp like this in different states around the states. Let me know in the comments, man, if they got something like this. If they got something like this where you're from, or you know the weird, or if you know something that the weirdos are trying to get to. I just can't get jiggy with it, man. I know what inmates will do. I've heard the conversations. I've seen it. I've literally sat there and watched a CO walk in. Had to be a woman. Had to be all of 320 pounds. And just like, you know, I'm years behind the wall. I'm looking at her like, ugh, how does she wipe? And then I hear the conversations. Oh man, I'll tear it up. Man, I'll tear it up. Man, she got that shit. So I know, like, there's always something justified, man, with inmates. I know inmates way too good. And yeah, I'm against the dog program, man. I firmly believe that there's some weirdos with the peanut butter squeezes, cheese squeezes, you know, and let the dog lick it off. I'm telling you. I've lived with the gunners. You know, I'm telling you, it's weirdo stuff. I'm just against it, man. And let me know how you think about it, man. If you ever heard this, experience it, man. Smash the social media likes in the about section. Remember, down there by the subscribe, man. Join members in blue letters. Should be right here. Right here, somewhere here. Click the video, watch it. Do my thing on the when the fights come. And till the next one, man. Stay out, stay safe, stay solid, man. Stay alert. Stay 10 steps ahead of this agenda going on that we see and that we all know about. We talk about in the comments. It's all we can do. Get to know your local white boy, man. Until the next one.